folks. It's as simple as this. Sales is about solving people's problems and meeting people's needs. And there's only one way to solve problems and meet needs. It's to speak to potential clients. It's to identify your audience and to speak to clients. Make sense? Your success right now is predicated on choice. It's nothing more. You'll be as successful as you choose to be successful. I'm a big believer. I have a terrible fear of waking up one day and being in my 60s and 70s, and the words that never enter my vocabulary are would've, should've, or could have. The time is now. And the beauty of this market is the following, same as when I entered real estate. When I entered real estate, agents were exiting the market, and people were like, Eric, how could you get involved in a real estate market now? The market is tumbling downward. No. People were exiting the business, and the cream always rises to the top in any industry. Agree? Why not have you be one of those people? I am going to give you specific tasks and goals today to take your career to a new height. Success is a choice. That's the bottom line. Successful people make a choice, and it's not always about the money. It's about the empowerment, right? So when you get up in the morning, you shave, or you get up in the morning and you put on your makeup, I'm driven by my goals. I'm a big believer that by hitting your daily goals, that empowers me. And I would venture to guess, if you ask the 3 people that stood up before that are making significant money, it's not always the money that drives them. It's the feeling of success that drives them. It's the feeling of being able to stand up and be noted and be accounted for. The beautiful thing about this market is there's less competition. I heard Rick say this is a tough market. I'm sorry, Rick. It's not a tough market. It is not a tough market if you choose to take action. It is not. There is no reason for anybody who's in this business, and the beauty of this business, you're in business for yourself. Now is the time for you to go out there and forge those relationships. This is the perfect time of the year to set your goals and forge those relationships so you could have a better 2012 than you had ever anticipated. How does that sound? If you put short-term and long-term goals in place, I promise you, it will empower you and you'll have a better 2012 than you had ever anticipated. Allow your schedule to act as a time management system to ensure that you hit goals. I will also tell you the beauty of doing that. Every day, and Tommy's been with me for about 4 years, every day I put together my goals. Whether I make money or not, when you put together your goals and you accomplish something, it's a lot easier waking up in the morning, looking in the mirror and feeling empowered, as opposed to going through the same crazy monotony of not hitting your goals and thinking, oh, I'm going to put it off till tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next day. And the reality is that next day doesn't come. So I'm going to encourage you when we leave here today, please go out and buy Day at a Glance and just make a week-by-week calendar in there. The rainmaking aspect of this business, though, is prospecting. It is going out there and prospecting. It is understanding the right questions to ask a person, but equally as important, having the arsenal how to handle, isolate, and overcome objections. When I was in real estate, no matter what objections somebody gave to me, I was prepared to isolate, handle, and overcome that objection. And all an objection is, typically, it's a pathway to a sale. So if someone says to me, Eric, I don't want to do business with you, you have blue eyes, and I said to them, hey, Greg, other than the fact that I have blue eyes, is there any other reason I couldn't earn your business today? Right? So it's about handling objections. An objection is nothing more than a pathway to a sale if you can handle it and overcome it. You're going to get lots of no's out there, but the better scripted you are, and I'm not talking about just reading scripts, I'm talking about internalizing them. So no matter what somebody said to me in real estate, no matter what objection you gave to me, I was typically able to handle, isolate, and overcome. That was my forte in the business. So if you're out there actively prospecting and you know a buyer is going to be shopping your rates, or you know that a buyer is out there just to use your services, I'm a big believer in being clear in terms of what services I'm going to deliver, what are my responsibilities, and what are my expectations from somebody who I am working with. So the beautiful thing about prospecting and following up with people is you're able to kind of define your own business model. I'm going to wrap this up by saying, does everyone know who John Wooden is? Is everyone familiar with the name John Wooden? John Wooden is my idol, my son's idol. John Wooden was, for some of the people who don't know who he is, John Wooden was the UCLA basketball coach. John Wooden won 10 national titles in basketball and is basically quoted religiously by any coach in the United States today. John Wooden was more than a basketball coach. He was a great teacher. He was a great mentor. He was truly one of the great Americans ever to live. John Wooden had a saying, and the saying went like this: make today your masterpiece. Make today your masterpiece. Every time I drop Jackson off at school, I give him a kiss and I said, Jackson, make today your masterpiece. Folks, make today your masterpiece. Seize the moment. Create something special today. Why wait for tomorrow?